Hello guys, Mr. Fluffy Pants here. Today guys, got another movie review. And today guys, I'm reviewing 47 Meters Down Uncaged, or 47 Meters Down 2. And if you don't know about 47 Meters Down, it was a shark movie that came out, I think about 2-3 years ago now. I haven't done a review for it. I probably should, but the sequel to it came out over the summer, and I didn't get around to seeing it over the summer, but, it came out on, it came out on Blu-ray and DVD and that, so I have now, watched the movie, and now here's my thoughts on it. And if you're like a shark movie kind of person, you're definitely gonna, at least enjoy it. Like, especially the first one, because I do think the first one's a little bit better. But before we get started, guys, make sure you subscribe for more movie reviews. Because I'm gonna be doing a lot of movie reviews soon. But anyway, guys, like I said, this is the sequel to the first one, even though it's not really connected to the first one. But the main plot is this group of girls go to this. It's in Mexico, so they go to this like underwater cave system that also has like a Mayan city in it, which is a pretty cool plot and all. But in this underground mining city, there's these blind sharks, which I don't really know how plausible that is. But and then also another thing with this movie is most of the all the sharks they show in this movie ever are 20 plus feet long, and like every shark they show, I mean, that is pretty rare out in nature, and I highly doubt it'd be down in a cave. But anyways, I will say the overall setting of the underwater Mayan temple or city or whatever is a really cool setting. I will say, it's really creepy at some parts, and especially just whenever there's a couple scenes where a lot of silt and mud gets kicked up down there, and it's really suspenseful. You see the shark, and the sharks in this movie, the CGI for them, it's hit or miss sometimes. Most of the time it looks decent but not great. The best CGI shark I've seen was probably The Shallows, which I probably should do a review for that too, but that's probably my favorite shark movie other than Jaws. But the CGI in here is hit and miss, but I will say sometimes the sharks they look straight up scary, especially that one scene whenever they have the flashing red light, the diver's warning or beacon or whatever. Those things are pretty dang scary, and there's a lot of times in the movie you're they're about to escape, and you're yeah, this doesn't really seem right. They keep failing, and eventually everybody pretty much dies except for the two main girls, which are kind of stepsisters, or they're not even really stepsisters, they're kind of adopted sisters. Their two parents came together, and like that. But at first they don't really like each other, but in this movie, they actually come around to love each other, which, is, a nice little message or whatever. But, I mean, pretty much everybody else dies except for them, and it is really cool. They, go through there's, this really strong current under the water, and, I don't know if a current can actually be that strong underwater, but if so, that is very scary. And if you're claustrophobic, yeah, this movie is gonna definitely scare you, because, I mean, it's just so claustrophobic down the caves I'm trying to squeeze out. But eventually they do get out, and they pop up at that at the Great White boat viewing thing, or because their parents were gonna make them go to that, but then their friends put them, they're no, we got something better than that. Let's go to a underwater city, yay. But they pop up there, and let's just say they get bitten quite a few times by some great whites, and to be honest, they fight them off, but I don't really know how plausible that is. I'm sure it's possible, but these great whites are 20 plus feet long, and it's really hard to escape a shark that's 15 feet long. That's a great white. But eventually they do get back to safety and all. But this movie is, like I said, it's not as good as the first one, but it's still if you like shark movies, this is definitely a decent little watch. I still think my favorite of the recent shark movies, other than Jaws, because I mean that's a classic, is definitely The Shallows, and behind that's probably the first 47 Meters Down. But I will say this is definitely a decent sequel, and does definitely have some good moments. Some moments are kind of lackluster, but overall I would say this is a pretty good movie. So I'll probably give this movie about a 6.5 out of 10. Not the best, but it's not basic either. But anyway, guys, let me know down below what you guys saw of this movie, and check out my Twitter and Discord, link in the description. Like and subscribe for more, check out some other videos, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.